So a little bit about me. I graduated from St. Ed's last year and am working as a licensed professional counselor intern with John Howard at Austin Professional Counseling. I'm supervised by Sunny Lansdale, who's amazing. A little bit about me. I've been studying psychology for coming on 10 years. I love personal development, whether that's fitness or nutrition. I'm also an eating psychology coach, so I love bringing those passions into the counseling practice. I love fitness. I'm a triathlete and I love going to Juice Land and Barton Springs. So what attracts me to interpersonal neurobiology is really that it's getting a more complete picture of ourselves, how our brains work, how our bodies work, and how our psychology works, and how they all integrate. And so helping people understand more about their nervous system, about how they can become dysregulated, and that can lead to unhealthy behaviors or really challenging dynamics in relationships, and helping people practice in sessions, expanding their windows of tolerance where they're able to allow themselves to feel things that maybe they didn't feel safe to feel. What the therapeutic alliance can allow people to touch into different states of being. And also some education around how the brain works, really understanding that we only have so many resources to get to our higher centers of reasoning, and whenever we are in complicated situations, we don't get as much blood flow and oxygen to our higher centers, and that can lead to more instinctual survival fight or flight responses that can actually sabotage our relationships. And so helping people practice ways of being more connected and staying in that window of tolerance is some ways I like to work with interpersonal neurobiology. Sure. So the way I explain interpersonal neurobiology to a client who has no idea what it is, start with interpersonal, and that we think of ourselves as very isolated. I have a self, you have a self, but really we are interconnected, and our sense of self is formed from our primary caregivers, and we have a relational map that is very much a two-person system, not just a one-person system. And neurobiology is really bringing in understanding of how our brain works and our nervous system and how our body works into our psychology. So it's not just talk therapy, it's actually what is your body bringing in, what is your brain bringing in the present moment, and working with that. So my favorite Austin in Connection event so far was Stan Tacken coming to Austin 2 years ago. I was really inspired by the science that he taught, as well as just the counseling experience he has and the community of amazing people showing up to that event. And so I ended up doing level 1 PAC training. I just finished that, and I'm really inspired to put that into practice.